Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be doing gameplay with the brand new Amethyst Shaun Livingston. I'm really intrigued to try out the Shaun Livingston card. I'm not certain he's going to be great, but I think he has potential to be pretty good. And I'm really interested to see where he ranks at the point guard position because he is a 6'7" good defensive point guard who's versatile, can dunk the ball okay, can hit mid-ranges at a very high level. How will he shoot the three with a very low three ball? How is this card going to be as a whole? Because he's got potential to be like the perfect no money spent counter for Magic, SGA, guys like that who are big PGs who previously, honestly, no money spent guys didn't really have a counter to outside of D Wade. Shaun Livingston might be a great alternative. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 15,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Tons of daily My Team content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Take a look at Big Shaun Livingston. So you're looking at a 6'7" PG, a 90 offense, 86 defense, 86 driving layup, 84 post game across the board, 93 close shot, 92 mid range, 55 three ball. If you do use this card, put a three ball shoe on him. 59 will make a little bit of a difference probably. 90 free throw, 81 ball handle, 75 driving dunk. Need ball handle boost as well to get an actual timing burst out of him. So the thing about this card is he's weird because he can't really shoot and he's not going to be bursting that great. So he's not really going to be a great playmaker, but he's going to probably be, we'll see. 95 pass IQ, 90 pass accuracy, 75 block, 78 steal, 83 perimeter, and 75 interior, 78 rebounding, 90 speed, 80 speed ball and excel, 83 lateral quickness. Offensively, I'm not expecting great things out of Shaun Livingston. Defensively, I think he's going to be really good. He has Hoffmady, Magician, and Unpluckable, Gold Masher, Pro Touch, Slithery, Break Starter, Needle Threader, Special Delivery, Chase on Artist, Pogo Stick, Workhorse, Hook Specialist, Big Driver, and Physical Handles, Silver Acrobat, Bailout, Dimer, Challenger, Interceptor, Off-Ball Pass, Pick Dodger, Scooper, Spin Cycle, Two-Step Relay Passer, Touch Passer, and then Bronze Drop Stepper, Post Lockdown, and Bulldozer. A lot of like unorthodox badges on Shaun Livingston at the point guard position. He's kind of a weird point guard card because he's not a great shooter, and honestly, he's probably not that great of a playmaker either, but he is a versatile defender. He's going to be really weird and good on the interior. He's got a really nice player build as well. So even though he's not bursting the best, let's see what his escape is looking like. I mean, I don't know. I'm not loving this SIGs too much so far. That size up is nice, I guess. I'll say that. But I don't know. His movement isn't amazing, and it's not going to be without an 86 ball handle. But with Takeover, he should get the 86 ball handle to get the timing burst. But when you don't have Takeover on him, he's not going to be really timing bursting much. Now, this release from the mid range is going to be a really solid release. It is smooth, easy to green, and super solid. From the three-point line, not quite as consistent to green, but still off the catch and shoot, I actually think going to be decent, and I think that's where you're going to shoot the majority of your threes with Shaun Livingston is going to be off the catch and shoot. I would actually consider putting the catch and shoot badge on him if you have it, definitely putting a three-point shoe on him. That type of stuff could actually make a difference for his shooting in terms of his wide open ability, but I'm greening a decent amount. I think I've greened more than half of my threes with him so far. He doesn't have to green a ton. I just kind of don't want people completely paint sitting off of him every possession if I put him on the courts. You can also use him as a screener to negate that though. If you use him with spacing, his behind the back is nice. That is a really good move for a guy that as big as him to get downhill towards the rim. If you come up here and you go behind the back and just push past somebody, get to the rim like that, that could be really effective as well. So that's a useful move that he's got as a great behind the back. I think this card's going to be like, honestly, not bad. I think he's going to be really interesting. Definitely probably want to use him next to a center who can stretch the floor. Not going to want to put him on the court next to Wilt or Shaq because that's going to be a really rough pick and roll and honestly a pretty significant limitation of spacing. He needs to be on the court with four guys who can shoot the ball. But as long as he's in the right situation, this Shaun Livingston card might be really good because I'm greening pretty consistently with him, even with the low three ball. And I think this card's going to be a monster. Top into a game. See what Shaun Livingston can do. All right, our opponent has D-Mitch, D-Wade, KD, Shaq, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Really solid team. Let's make sure I got my freelance on. I do. We're good. Great team, though. I like this matchup. I also like that we're matched up against a shorter PG, though. Can kind of showcase the value of a guy like Shaun Livingston versus a Donovan Mitchell because he's not going to be the playmaker, shooter, or scorer that Donovan Mitchell is, but he does a lot of other things on the offensive and defensive end of the court that are really interesting. And we immediately go into a pick and roll, get downhill. Shaun Livingston gets inside and gets himself a standing dunk. You see the size, gets inside, needs just barely any sort of good position, and once he gets there, he's good. And then defensively, he may not quite have the speed for a Donovan Mitchell, I would say. Like, I think that's where he's mostly going to struggle defensively, is going to be in the speed aspect. That wasn't bad defense, though, guy. Had two guys contesting KD at the rim, and he got himself a dunk, but I'm okay with the process there. If that's the shot that we give up, it is what it is. Catch and shoot. Just Paul George, he's just not guarding you. That's stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Even if I miss, that's still just bad decisions. And I'm gonna take my pop right there every single time. Knock down the 3. Now we get into some defense here. The one thing that Sean Livingston doesn't have is anchor or clamps. So he doesn't have 2 of the really good defensive badges. Wow. Donovan Mitchell showing off the speed right now. Like I said, so I don't know if Sean Livingston honestly is a primary lock type defensive guard. I think he'll match up really well on Magic and guys like that as a defensive guard. Look at him shoving 6'10" Kevin Durant out of the way and getting himself a layup. He's got those like bulldozer big driver type finishing badges, physical handles, some of that type of stuff on this card that not every guard has. That's a really good wall. Yo, we had great positioning, and my Embiid just doesn't reach for his steal and then lets himself get dunked on. That was kind of lame, Embiid. Let's go pick and roll here. We're going to go baseline again all the way, just blowing by KD to the rim. He feels quick with the ball in his hands. He runs faster than Magic. I'm not going to lie. I know Magic has 93 speed. This Sean Livingston card runs faster than Magic. So that is nice. I actually feel more confident getting downhill past a defender into the rim with this card than I do with Magic. Now, obviously, Magic does have a higher 3-ball, but that was bad defense right there by me. He missed the shot, thankfully. And I'm going to run the floor, throw it in to Sean Livingston. He's just going to get in the post, and we're just going to hop, step, drag. I did not mean to. It still worked. We still draw a foul. I meant to go to the baseline. If I'd gone back the other way on that drop step, we would have gotten a better animation and been able to finish. But I'll still take the and 1. We're going to the free throw line. And Sean Livingston with 8 points and 1 assist against a dude who's got an amazing team with some of the top tier cards in the game at the point guard position. D-Mitch and D-Wade out here. And Sean Livingston is very much holding his own right now. So very impressed by the way he's played. In a real game, I probably would put him on D-Wade, not D-Mitch. I'd probably put him on the secondary. That's actually a really good shot. I just want to give credit where credit is due. That was not an easy shot, and he just confidently stepped up and knocked it down. Dude, Sean Livingston is not 80 speed. I don't know what speed he is. I didn't get a standing dunk animation there. I should have kicked it to the corner. That's my bad. But I don't know what speed he is. Even though he just got blocked there, I am like, that possession was very impressive to me and very much was like, oh my goodness, this card is really good. I don't know. He just completely runs past Kevin Durant, like totally just runs around him basically. Kick out. What am I shooting? I just got so lucky. That was such a terrible shot selection. I don't know what I was thinking. Horrible shot selection. Super bailed. Couple of, well, actually last offensive possession, I'm kind of cool with the process again. I just didn't get a standing dunk animation and I probably should have just kicked it to the corner, but I had open shots and opportunities. Regardless, though, let's see if we can continue to play some defense and continue to hoop. I just smoked that free throw. Goodness, I'm playing terrible. Just terribly missing that free throw, too. Let's play some defense here, Paul George. I'm scratching my finger right now. Play the slip and X switch and play the corner and rotate and watch the baseline. He just backdoored behind. I got to help off of Shaq there because Shaq can't really keep up is the thing. So I don't know. The fact that he has KD on me is like actually really annoying. Let's get a guard to guard pick and roll here and try to attack some size. Cause what is Embiid cutting for? Bro, Embiid, you are trolling me, dude. Post spin, get in the post and drop step him, go up. Should be an easy bucket. It is. We'll take our mismatch, man. If he's going to guard Sean Livingston with Kevin Durant, I will take advantage of other mismatches. That's, again, the size. The size is so valuable. If my point guard is 6'2" and he doesn't switch the matchup there, I'm not getting that mismatch. I mean, the size is going to create more mismatches, both for Sean Livingston himself, but for teammates. That KD fade, it's a good thing that's tough to green because that animation is so hard to stop people from getting front to. Unfortunately, it's tough to green. Sean Livingston with another dunk, and he's got 10 points. He is playing really good. Somehow has sharpshooting takeover. I guess it's because of the super high mid-range and the Hoff Mini Magician and stuff. That's probably why he has the high takeover, or the sharp take, because like even without the 3-point shot being high, his mid-range is super high, which I guess is what does it, but that's weird. I mean, I feel like I'll be much more comfortable shooting the ball with him when he has sharp take, for sure. Like, I'm not really looking to shoot with Sean Livingston right now. I'm looking to drive, and then if the shot were to come open, I would probably not take it, as that just indicated. But that wasn't really open, to be honest. Donovan Mitchell was going to get a contest, and with a guy like Sean Livingston, I just have to play better, smarter. I mean, look at the layup, dude. The size is so valuable. This card is like a must-have on a No Money Spent squad, legitimately. I think this card is borderline must-have on a No Money Spent team. Like, him and D-Wade as my PGs is going to absolutely kill. So that's pretty fire. But let's get here. Let's try to get to a patented Sean Livingston pull-up 3 is what I meant to say. Green. Let's go, Sean Livingston, 55 3-ball. He's got sharp take. You know he's pulling it. And Sean Livingston is absolutely dominating right now. I am so impressed. Get back defensively. Stay in front. Contest. Yup. Good D. Now board. Throw it up to him again. Pump fake. Let's see if we can get to a spot and shoot a spinning. Oh, Oh, I missed it, but oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, we just got an ankle breaker. Let's get ourselves another one. Come on, green that one. Yep, let's go, Sean. Hoffman Magician knocking it down. I am having a blast with this card, and he will 100% be coming home to my Nobody Spent team. No doubt about it. I mean, dude, dog. He's a dog. He's a really, really viable good point guard option in my team. I think he's a top 5 point guard in the game. Like legitimately top 5. He is a dude. Front fade from the mid range. It's not gonna go. I missed it. But outside of that and a couple other possessions, we pretty much were perfect. 17 and 1, 7 of 10. We made our only 3 ball. He played phenomenal. Tie back to the main menu and let's review Shaun Livingston. As a whole, I was incredibly impressed by this Shaun Livingston card. I think he is a top tier point guard option in my team, legitimately. Like I would say better point guards than Shaun Livingston. SGA is number 1 point guard in the game. Magic is probably number 2 if you use him properly. At number 3, you could go Steph Curry or Donovan Mitchell. And then I think Shaun Livingston probably gets that 5th spot after those 2 guys, in my opinion. You could make an argument he's better than those guys because defensively he is. The size is so valuable. Offensively, they're great. And I think scoring guards are still good, especially if you know what you're doing. But with the way the gameplay has kind of been nerfed in certain ways and it plays differently, this game plays more like 2K23 than it did in terms of being a little bit more of a mashing and rim running oriented game. And a guy like Shaun Livingston fits that meta of playstyle really well. I do believe you're looking at a top 5 point guard in my team and I card that a ton of people should be going for on their Nobody Spent account. He is absolutely elite. Even without the most consistent and greatest 3 ball, he is still a phenomenal option at the point guard position. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.